That next project, this is how it is. Taking the shelves off. What we're going to do. So where are we at? Well, that's the second coat of paint. Going to need an even third coat. This is what happens when you have a dark coat and you're putting water-based Dulux on top of it, and that is gloss. Take the shelving down, and here's a handy tip. If you're going to put the shelving back up or anything like that, just put some nails into the holes. So when you push the paper over, it shows you where the holes are. Also put some trim across here to line up with that, and you'll see how that's going to work. Also put a socket in while I'm at it. You can understand why people use trunking. That plaster's a bit deep. It's not gone off yet, so I'm going to have to let that dry before I can give that another coat. So anyway, shall we get some wallpaper on this top half, because we're going to split the paper on this wall. Interesting thought. Let's see how it goes. Every day's bonus. Here's a handy tip. Nice clean pasting table. I've got loads of offcuts of plywood. Just put it on a couple of boxes and away we go. And I can wash this down in between each piece of paper that I actually paste, so I don't get any paste on the underside. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's the top half papered. That's had 2 coats, that white. It still needs another one. And the extra socket's gone in well, and that's drying nice. That'll be dry by tomorrow. So lots to do still. Need to get the whole of that coving done and get this mirror down, ready for papering this wall. A quick update of where we're at. That's dried back nice. Don't worry about the stain. The stain was on the wallpaper. It was some old, very old Anaglypta we got, which we love the pattern on. I finished filling that in there. Just got to let that dry back, and I put the first bit of the bottom Anaglypta on. I'm going to have a nice dado rail going across there, across this side here. Taking the mirror off. At least it's going to show how far down we need to come with the new paper that we're putting up. That's now had 3 coats along there. That's had 3 coats, and that's had 1 coat all the way along there. I need to get 2 or 3 coats on that before we start papering this back wall, because that is the paper that we've actually bought. Every day's a bonus. Coming on. So that looks better for a first coat of paint. Yeah, pleased with the way that's gone on. I still think that coving still needs another coat of paint. That'll be 4 coats. But that's what happens when you're painting a dark coat with water-based gloss. That's not dried yet. There. And I've got to let that dry and give that another coat before I can get any new wallpaper on here. That'll come later. Every day's a bonus. And this is the starting point today. Let's see how we go. Well, that's the first piece up. I'm really pleased with that. Let's hope the rest of them go up as easy as that one, which was quite tricky because these walls are out, because with it being an old house. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's the second bit gone up. Now the tricky bit, wrapping around 2 corners and the fireplace. Let's see how we go. Boy, that was tricky, that third piece, wrapping it around a double bend. It's looking good. These are the easy bits. You can see where the mirror is, so I'm not going to come down too far. Let's crack on. That's the next bit on, coming together. This is going to be another tricky bit around the corner, down, and electric socket as well. Not looking forward to this one. It's all starting to come together. I've got the shelves back up, and that's the the rail I was talking about to separate that wallpaper from the wallpaper at the bottom. I've got another piece for the other side there when I get around to doing that. So the shelves are back up. I need to put the mirror up, but I've got this next piece here to do. And this is a bit tricky. I've had to think about this and the best way to do it. Last time we decorated, we papered over this gas pipe. This time I'm going to paper up to and behind it, if I can. So I've had some lunch. I'm going to crack on because this is going to be as tricky as that corner piece was, but even trickier. Quite pleased with the way that's going. Yes, every day's a bonus. On the home run now, just got one last piece, but it's going to be a pig as well, just like this last one was. Where it come across and then down the side of the door and round a socket. Well, that's life. I'll be done for tea. Every day's a bonus. It needs one last strip of about 2 inches wide. Looking good. Well, that's it, all sorted. Just gone 6 o'clock, mirror's back up, clock's back up, picture's back up. I can go down the allotment now to water, maybe get rotators in if I'm lucky. I'm pleased with that. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's back to normal. I'm really, really pleased with the way that's gone. Very difficult, very challenging, absolutely fantastic, because every day is a bonus.